Hey everyone, Austin here with Theory Real Estate, and you're watching Success Theory, the show where we ask awesome people their theory for success. We're here today right on 6th Ave in Tacoma, showing you one of the newest and coolest spots in Tacoma, Locust Cider, here with Jason Spears, the founder of Locust Cider. We're gonna do a quick tour. Ready to go?
Yeah, my pleasure. So welcome
Thank
to
you.
Locust Cider. This is our Tacoma tap room. We've been open now for just a few weeks.
Okay.
It's still brand new and feels nice and clean in here. So this is really the heart of everything we do. We sell cider, we make cider, and we sell it here. So you can come experience Locust Cider and all of the variety we make. We make a ton of cider from big batches to small batches.
How many do you have on tap here?
We have 12 on tap at any given point, and it usually rotates 1 or 2 times a week. We bring on something new.
Cool.
So we have it 12 on tap, and then a bunch of stuff that we have in cans here available.
You guys do flights as well, right?
Yep. So you can do flights of as many as you want, from 2 to 12.
Cool. So you guys do write your flight, so people can write down what they want.
Yeah. So you walk in the door, you grab a board, write down what you want,
cool.
Go to the bartender, and they hook you up. Just pay by the pour.
Love it.
Hear the sound of the video games. So you got some of the old school games. You got Frogger, Donkey Kong, old school Nintendo and Atari. And it's just because it's here. We're not a bar. We're here to share what we do.
Yeah.
We work so hard making up in Woodinville, and one of our core values is just to welcome people and to love people, actually, which sounds silly, but so we welcome people in as our family, and so we want people to hang out. Want this to kind of feel like a living room.
Yeah, do you guys do like game nights or anything like that, or is every night game night?
It's every night. Yeah, you just show up, and I mean, people come here, believe it or not, and they'll drink cider and play games for like 4 hours straight.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's hard for us to not do it too.
Totally.
That's what it is right there. You got cider, and you got a place to hang out and play games.
I love it. It's awesome.
Old school Castlevania's up right now.
All right, thanks so much for the tour. Appreciate it. And thanks for these ciders. What are we drinking here today?
We're drinking Sweet Aged Apple.
Okay.
Which is I don't know, we're gonna have to guess. We're
gonna
gonna have to try
find
it,
out.
I guess. Yeah, Sweet Aged Apple, which is a recent award winner. Got the double gold for the best modern apple cider.
Best modern apple cider?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just super straightforward. All Pac Northwest apples, almost all Washington apples, actually.
Where do you get most of your apples from?
Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley.
So can you tell me a little bit about your story, how you guys got started?
Sure. So we're about a 3.5-year-old company.
Okay.
I founded the company along with my brother Patrick, who's now running Locust Cider in Texas.
Oh, wow.
And we founded it in Woodinville. Started all our production up there, so we have a production space in Woodinville as well as a tap room. And I started making cider, gosh, a couple years before we started the company. Realized I didn't find on the market everything I wanted in ciders. I loved like French farmhouse ciders and British draft ciders, and didn't find American versions of those, and didn't find good dry American ciders. Now the market's changed a lot over the last few years, and more of those are coming along, not just ours. But at the time, I didn't find what I wanted, so I started making it. I learned how to make it, and I started making it at home, took some classes with some really smart people.
I heard you guys have a great cause that you give back to. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. So literally 1 month before we started construction on the cidery in Woodinville, my daughter, my youngest child of 2, my daughter Lucy was born. So she has a condition called hydrocephalus. She was born with it, in which fluid, which is normally in your brain fluid, is supposed to drain, and it doesn't drain in people with hydrocephalus. It builds up and it builds pressure. And if you don't relieve the pressure, then it causes brain damage and eventually kills you. But early on, we had to get a shunt installed in her brain. It's the only form of treatment, the main form of treatment for hydrocephalus. She's had 3 brain surgeries now, plus a skull surgery, and she's only 3 years old. the reason we took up this cause, we donate a large percentage of our sales to the Hydrocephalus Association. It's a national nonprofit that supports research towards hydrocephalus, towards finding a cure, and also ways to make the lives of people with it better. And the reason we took up the cause is because we found out, we didn't know anything about it when our daughter was born, but we found out quickly there's no cure, and a lot of people die from the condition, and those that live with it have very difficult lives. And so we want to find a cure. We want to help find a cure, and if not a cure, we want to help fund research that can create better devices, which the shunt device is the reason it's so hard to live with it. The shunts fail very regularly. So if not a cure, then find a better device that actually allows these people to live a better quality life.
Wow. So. Well, thanks for sharing. That's awesome. You guys are good.
It's very personal for us.
Yeah, totally. Well, final question for you. What is your theory for living a successful life?
Oh man, that's a really good question. I think you just have to take chances. Don't follow the money. Follow what makes you feel good every day. Take chances. Because what's the worst that could happen, right?
Yeah. All right, now I'm here with Vanessa Lozano. Vanessa, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Locust Cider?
Yeah, I am a Tacoma resident. I live about real close to the tap room. I've been in customer service for many years, and I am currently the tap room manager for Tacoma.
Cool. Well, why did you guys decide to open in Tacoma?
We've had customers out here for a while, and this community, the 6th Avenue community, is a really awesome place to be, to have a business. There's so much to eat and drink all up and down this street.
Yeah.
When I first moved to Tacoma, every time I would ask where something is, somebody would be like, oh, it's probably on 6th Avenue. Like, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
So having a company out here and having our tap room out here was really important, because it's where we've done business, and it's where a good community is.
Awesome. What do you love about Tacoma?
Oh man, I love living here because there's so much good food, so many good places to drink, coffee, which a lot of people don't think about when they think of Tacoma.
Yeah.
There's lots of beautiful parks. I have 2 dogs, so we take them around often to all the parks around town.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about the Swarm, your membership program?
Yeah, so we have a really awesome membership program where if you join our membership, you get a flight or a pint whenever you visit the tap room. You can bring a guest who also gets a flight or a pint, and you can come once a day, every day, or you can come twice a week. You can visit our other tap rooms in Ballard and Woodinville and use your membership there as well.
Cool.
$25 of that goes to hydrocephalus, which is really near and dear to our hearts, as you heard. Yeah.
Sounds like a great deal.
It's a killer.
Awesome. Well, I have one last question for you. What is your theory for living a successful life?
My theory is just finding things that make you happy. Yeah, we all need money to survive, but if you can't come to work every day in a good, happy mood, or you can't wake up and enjoy your life, I don't find that to be the most successful way. For me, it's as long as I'm happy with what I do every day and how I live my life and how I conduct myself with people, I feel like I'm being pretty successful.
All right, so that's Locust Cider. Make sure to check it out right here on 6th Ave in Tacoma. I think I'm gonna stick around and have another one, but thanks for watching Success Theory. We'll see you next time.